JCI ニガタの皆さん、こんにちは。僕は JCI カナダのステファンです。
And I'm Justin Wutsky, the National President of JCI USA.
Thank you so very much for including us in your final conference of this year.
Thank you so much for digitally bringing us to Japan for this event. We are here to talk about collaboration and thinking outside the box. And this year, and over the past few years, JCI Canada and JCI USA have worked together. Stefan and I gave focus this year on working together on different projects and initiatives to make sure that we weren't working in silos and that we were supporting each other in our efforts so we weren't reinventing the wheel.
Absolutely, and it was so important for us to be able to do that. And it's not just because we're neighbors north of USA and south of Canada, but definitely the opportunity to make sure that we were operating. You bet. And collaboration was so important this year, especially in a time of COVID and quarantine. It's such a great opportunity for us to be able to work together, collaborate. We even were able to create new events. Our first North American Leadership Academy that took place at the beginning of the year was unprecedented, inspired by you, JCI Japan.
Yeah, when Stefan and I attended JCI Japan, we were so blown away by the opportunity to be able to come together with 80 countries, 200 or so Japanese members, and build relationships and connection over a 2-week span of time. And we wanted to bring that to North America so that our members on the ground level could come together and have those same opportunities to build relationships with people outside of our countries.
Well, and our collaboration didn't stop there either, did it? It gave us the opportunity to connect our teams as well, to be able to operate together, to be able to share. And as we moved into quarantine and the issues of COVID-19, we were able to share even further. I'm sure just like you were invited to a whole bunch of trainings. I could have attended trainings from anywhere in the world. So, this year was very unique in that way and really truly shrunk and showed the capacity of us to be able to collaborate and share new ideas, problem solve, and do so many trainings.
Right, for far too long, when you're stuck in the weeds of problems and challenges, you forget that there are other people that have been there and done that. And that's the beauty of the JCI movement and the organization that exists for us, is that we get to rise above the challenges, look around, ask for help and support, and be able to be uplifted and rise through that challenge.
So Justin, you and I have actually been in this organization for, 10 years for me and I think 11 years for you, correct? Yes. So what got you started in this organization and what is your why in JCI?
I originally joined the organization because I believe the fact is that when you're an adult out of academia, it's the hardest time to make friends. So I wanted an opportunity to give people who are in their 20s and 30s to come together, meet one another, and do amazing things in our community. And then after the fact, after I got involved after a few years, I realized there are so many amazing opportunities. The value of this organization is through the roof. My personal and professional development over the years has been insane and so much faster than it would have been if I didn't have the JCI movement. Stefan, what is your JCI why?
Well, being in the organization for 10 years, my why has shifted over this 10-year period. When I first started, I was engaged as a new member just on the business end, to be able to network. And then once I realized what exactly our organization was, focusing on community development, personal development, business development, and international development, it really showed me how multifaceted our organization is. So through my leadership track, whether it was a membership director, a local president, a national vice president, or now the national president, all of these things have given me such a great capacity to be able to engage people, to know, how I should be operating in community, learn all about what inspires me and how I can inspire others. So now that's my why. I want to inspire others, empower them to be better, to be able to take up challenges, engage their communities, engage their families, engage the places in which they work, and take that next step to just be better.
Right? Well, we are developing leaders in a changing world. So, Stefan, I feel over time we've gotten really focused on projects and helping our community, which is stellar, it's amazing. But at some point, we forgot about ourselves as individuals. And so I believe that for the sustainability of our organization, it is truly the underlying foundation of empowerment, that we give every individual the opportunity to better themselves and then together better everybody. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, you said my favorite word, empowerment. Absolutely. That was our theme this year across JCI USA and JCI Canada. And I 100% believe that that is our why in our organization. You're absolutely right in saying that we've become maybe a little bit stagnant. Maybe an opportunity is to take a look and see how we're going to actually engage that next generation. How are we going to, help them level up? JCI isn't the be-all, end-all. JCI should be a tool for the betterment of your family, betterment of your business, betterment of your self-worth, betterment of your community. So JCI as an organization and the way that it's so multifaceted absolutely can help that next generation get employment, help that next generation build a better resume, help that next generation be able to speak in public, or in our case right now, to a camera.
Well, and also bridge that gap between the different generations, because we are living in a world right now that has completely changed from the way we thought it was. And it is our job as young people to bridge that gap and help us get into the next phase of life. I think today's youth have so many concerns and opinions about where our world needs to be, and they need to know that the tool of JCI exists to help build their communication skills and their confidence to be able to go out there and make a difference and to make that world we live in today be the one we live in tomorrow.
Right, and I think you touched on something that I find very interesting. I mean, show of hands, who's been told that JCI is very cliquey? Yep, that's what I thought. So at the end of the day, I think part of us moving forward and engaging that next generation, being able to invite them in an approachable manner, have the organization be approachable, make it easy to understand what our goals and what our mission is going to really take that next generation forward and allow JCI as an organization to last another 100 years.
Right, and to bridge that gap, we have to communicate to the young individuals of this world the way they communicate. And that's definitely through video and technology, like we've all been forced into this year, which is a blessing in disguise and the most amazing opportunity I think JCI could have been presented with.
Well, and if it wasn't for, the situation we found ourselves in, we wouldn't be coming to you all the way from USA and Canada, all the way into Japan. So how exciting and how unique is that opportunity?
We are so grateful that even though we can't be in person, we get to be here digitally, talking about our stories, sharing advice, and helping all of us rise into 2021 and beyond this pandemic.
And I'm so proud to be a JCI member. It's so important for us to be able to share the opportunities and share the experiences that we've all had. Whether it's helped your restaurant, whether it's helped your public speaking, whether it's helped you be able to engage on a different level or speak to a different demographic that you might not have chatted with before. Even the littlest things need to be celebrated, and JCI has absolutely helped me get the places that I want to go.
Well, JCI forced you out of your comfort zone, and that is where you truly develop yourself.
Absolutely, I 100% agree, and couldn't agree more with that statement.